What's going on, guys? Alright, so just doing a little tuning on the car today. I did a little bit yesterday. I didn't get any video of it. Had some little bit of problems, but I got everything sorted out. So today we're gonna do a little tuning together, but I'm doing my tuning just a little bit different than some other guys were doing. I'm actually not going to use auto tune. That's the problems I've been having. I've been using auto tune and it's not really working for me. It's not making the correct changes to say. When it does make changes, the engine doesn't necessarily run better. It actually kind of runs a little bit worse. So what I've been doing is today's my second day of actually tuning on the car. Actually around the street. It's already fully warmed up. Like you have to make sure these are fully warmed up before you do any tuning, because nothing's going to work out correctly for you. So engine's fully warmed up. I'm actually letting it cool down just a little bit. By the time we get the laptop plugged in, get out to the driveway, motor will be back up to temp anyway. So I'm doing is I'm just going in and data logging everything I'm doing. Doing little short data logs, going down the street, data logging all that, stop it, create a new file, take it down another street, just doing different throttle positions with it, doing some quick throttles, and I'm doing some slow easy throttles. Like I said, I'm just data logging all of it, and it's working. So this is what I'm working with today. Got my data log here of my last run. Like I said, it may be like a half mile, quarter mile. This one's actually a hard throttle. You can see the big spike here. And I got my fuel table here. What I'm doing is I'm just looking at my chart here. You can see I'm going based off my AFR load. And well, your AFR load is going to be the same as your KPA load. And I'm looking at my air fuel ratio. You know, it's right here. It is at 15.6, which is too high at that load. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at my load, AFR load, so 56. I'm going to 50 right here. So I'm be looking between 50 and 56 here. And the other thing I'm looking at is my RPM. So at 2,400, almost 2,500 RPMs, that's where I'm getting that air fuel. So I'm right here. So we're looking between here and 22, 28. And like I said, 56 load. So between 50 and 60. What I'm doing is I'm adjusting these four cells right here. I'm doing small changes. I want to bump these up by one. So before, this is like 52, 45. This camera focus. Yeah, 45, 54, and 57. So I bumped these up by one. Got the tune save. You hit burn. Make sure you save your file. I'm doing what I'm doing here. I'm just going through my little chart here and see what I need to think to be changed. And I'm changing here on the chart, kind of like an Excel spreadsheet. Kind of what it looks like here. So I'm making my little changes here. I already made some changes yesterday. Last night I did a little, like I said, I did some data logging, and I did some changes last night, and I tried it today, and it was much better. They having hesitation being on the gas, it went away. So it's still not perfect. I'm still working on it. We're also not going to any boost. I'm trying not to. Kind of let you know when you're going to boost, because it just falls on its face, because it's way rich up here at top. But we're not going to mess with that until we get our base working correctly. So I already made some few changes already. I've already saved it. I'm just going to close my data log out. Be sure to hit burn. I've already burned it, so I'm going to hit burn anyway. I didn't make any changes. If you do make changes that you want to keep, hit burn, close, save your tune. So I'm going to start a new data log. Man, it's alright. I'm going to create a new data log here. I'm going to hit save. Now I'm going to plug into the car. When I turn the key on, the ECU and Tuner Studio is going to see some changes. I'm going to tell the ECU to accept the new changes I just made. Alright, just going to click the key on. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. It sees changes. I'm going to go here. I'm going to tell it to send the new changes over. And now we're ready to roll. So now I'm just going to do a little more driving. Like I said, we're going to data log it and see if there's any changes. It made any difference. Stop this dialogue. I'm gonna start a new one. Alright guys, so I got my dialogue open and Tuner Studio here. Got my V table fuel open. Made a couple little changes. So anything in blue is adding fuel, and anything in red is take away fuel. But I'm not taking any fuel away here. We're just adding fuel. The longer stretch, actually getting onto the main road here. Pretty much I just went over it, and I made a couple changes, just little changes here. So anything in the highlighted blue is changes. So I changed these four sectors here. Bumped it up one number, and I bumped this one up. Bumped it up by one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save this as hit burn. Just close it. Let's go over here, file, save tune, make sure everything's saved. Now we can go back in and plug the laptop into the car and save the changes to the ECU. But I think I'm gonna stop with my tuning today. The battery to my laptop is about dead, and I'm fixing to go out to vent here in a little bit. So just gonna wrap up this video here. Gonna wrap up the video here. So the car just cool down a little bit. It's 98, 99 degrees out here. Nice warm day to do some tuning. But car's running good. Hasn't overheated or anything. That's a plus. It's running about 185, 190. But guys, that's how I'm doing my tuning. It ain't perfect. I'm still learning all this, so I'm sure some of y'all probably say I should be looking at this and that, but I sure take the feedback. But the little changes I'm making, it is working, so I am going the right direction. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video here, and until next time, guys, I'll see y'all later.